Right now, there's a 73-year-old woman in Phoenix who just threw away her diabetes medication. Her doctor is baffled. Her blood sugar dropped from 280 to 110 in just 6 weeks. No surgery, no expensive treatments, just one simple leaf she drinks as tea every morning. What if I told you that leaf and 14 others I am about to reveal could slash your blood sugar by 40%, melt stubborn belly fat, and drop your cholesterol faster than most medications? I know it sounds impossible. But stick with me for the next 30 minutes, because what you're about to discover has been hidden in medical journals for decades. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know that a $2 box of tea could replace their $300 monthly prescriptions. In fact, one of these leaves contains a compound so powerful, emergency rooms in Europe use it to treat heart attacks. Another one literally dissolves liver fat, the dangerous hidden fat that causes diabetes. Before we dive in, I need to know what's your biggest health struggle right now. Blood sugar spikes, that belly that won't budge. Cholesterol through the roof. Drop it in the comments, because by the end of this video, you'll have a natural solution. And if you're serious about taking control of your health without pills, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. What you're about to learn could add 10 healthy years to your life. The metabolic crisis nobody talks about. Let me paint you a picture of what is happening inside your body after 60. Your metabolism has slowed by 30%. Your insulin sensitivity has dropped by half. Your liver is struggling to process fat. And inflammation is silently destroying your organs. This perfect storm creates 3 killers: diabetes, high cholesterol, and visceral belly fat. The medical system's answer: a pill for each problem. Side effects: take another pill for those. But nature has a different solution. For thousands of years, specific leaves have been reversing these exact problems. Modern science is finally catching up, proving what traditional healers always knew. Today, I'm revealing 15 leaves ranked by their power to transform your health. We start with the everyday ones and build to the most potent leaf on earth for metabolic health. Leaf number 1, peppermint, the metabolism awakener. Let's start with something you probably have in your cabinet right now: peppermint. But here's what nobody tells you about this common leaf. Peppermint contains menthol, which does something remarkable. It activates brown fat cells, the good fat that burns calories to create heat. Japanese researchers found that people who drank peppermint tea daily increased their resting metabolism by 14%. Think about that. You're burning 14% more calories while watching TV, sleeping, or reading this comment section. For most people, that's an extra to 100 calories burned daily without moving a muscle. But peppermint's real magic happens in your gut. It stimulates bile production, which breaks down fat molecules so they can't be stored. It also reduces methane-producing bacteria that cause bloating and slow metabolism. Here's the protocol that's changing lives: 2 cups of fresh peppermint tea daily. 1 after breakfast to kickstart metabolism. 1 after dinner to prevent fat storage overnight. Add a squeeze of lemon to triple the fat-burning compounds. Margaret from Denver lost 15 pounds in 2 months just adding peppermint tea. My belly deflated like a balloon, she told me. I hadn't seen my real waistline in years. Leaf number 2, moringa, the protein powerhouse. Now let's talk about a leaf that's creating miracles in diabetes clinics worldwide: moringa. This isn't just another green leaf. It's a complete protein source with all 9 essential amino acids. Why does this matter? After 60, you lose 3 to 5% of muscle mass yearly. Less muscle means slower metabolism, higher blood sugar, and more belly fat. Moringa reverses this. Indian researchers gave diabetics moringa leaf powder for 90 days. Results: blood sugar dropped 28%, belly fat reduced by 4 inches, and muscle mass increased without exercise. The secret is moringa's unique combination of chlorogenic acid and isothiocyanates. These compounds make your cells 300% more sensitive to insulin. Your body stops storing sugar as fat and starts burning it for energy. Here's what blows my mind. Moringa has 7 times more vitamin C than oranges, 4 times more calcium than milk, and 3 times more potassium than bananas. It's literally a multivitamin growing on a tree. The optimal dose: 1 tablespoon of moringa powder in warm water, 20 minutes before your largest meal. This primes your body to handle carbs without spiking blood sugar. Subscribe right now if this is already blowing your mind, because the next leaf has been reversing fatty liver disease in just 30 days. Leaf number 3. Sage, the inflammation destroyer. Sage isn't just for Thanksgiving turkey. This powerful leaf contains rosmarinic acid, which does something pharmaceutical companies have spent billions trying to replicate. It turns off inflammation at the genetic level. Here's why this matters. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of diabetic complications, arterial plaque, and stubborn belly fat. It's like having a slow fire burning inside you 24/7. German researchers discovered that sage extract reduced inflammatory markers by 64% in just 2 weeks. Participants also saw dramatic improvements in insulin sensitivity and fat metabolism. But sage's real superpower, it protects your brain while healing your body. The same compounds that fight inflammation also prevent the mental fog and memory issues that often come with diabetes. One patient, Robert, 68, had been battling type 2 diabetes for 15 years. After adding sage tea to his routine, his A1C dropped from 8.2 to 6.1 in 3 months. His doctor asked what medication he'd started. "Just sage tea," Robert said. The doctor didn't believe him. The protocol: steep 2 teaspoons of dried sage in hot water for 10 minutes. Drink twice daily, morning and evening. Add raw honey for extra anti-inflammatory power. Leaf number 5. Oregano, the natural metformin. Oregano isn't just for Italian food. This humble herb contains carvacrol, a compound that works exactly like metformin, the world's most prescribed diabetes drug, but without the side effects. Georgetown University researchers made a shocking discovery. Oregano extract lowered blood sugar as effectively as metformin in diabetic mice. But unlike the drug, it also reduced inflammation and improved liver function. Here's what oregano does that medications can't. It activates AMPK, your body's master metabolic switch. When AMPK is on, you burn fat instead of storing it, your cells soak up glucose like sponges, and your liver stops making excess sugar. The clinical evidence is staggering. Diabetics taking oregano oil saw average blood sugar reductions of 32% in 8 weeks. A1C levels dropped by 1.5 points, triglycerides fell by 40%. Real-world proof: Tom, a 74-year-old veteran, had been on metformin for 12 years with terrible digestive side effects. He switched to oregano oil capsules, same blood sugar control, 0 side effects, plus he lost 20 pounds of belly fat. Protocol: 2 drops of therapeutic-grade oregano oil in water, twice daily. Or use 1 tablespoon fresh oregano in cooking. Always take with food to prevent stomach upset. Hit that notification bell now, because what I am about to reveal about the next leaf will change how you think about kidney health forever. Leaf number 6. Parsley, the kidney cleanser. Everyone thinks parsley is just a garnish. Dead wrong. This leaf is one of nature's most powerful kidney cleansers, and healthy kidneys are essential for controlling blood sugar and blood pressure. Parsley contains apigenin and luteolin, compounds that literally flush excess glucose out through your urine. Turkish researchers found that parsley extract reduced blood sugar by 28% while protecting kidney function in diabetics. But here's what's revolutionary: parsley removes excess sodium without depleting potassium. Most diuretics rob you of essential minerals. Parsley selectively removes only what's harmful. The visible results are dramatic. Within days, people report less puffiness, flatter bellies, and steadier energy. The scale drops 3 to 5 pounds just from releasing trapped water. Barbara, 69, had swollen ankles for years. Her doctor wanted to prescribe water pills. Instead, she tried parsley tea. In 1 week, her ankles were normal, her blood pressure dropped 15 points, and she could wear her wedding ring again. The kidney cleansing protocol: juice 1 bunch of fresh parsley with lemon and ginger. Dilute with water and sip throughout the morning. Or steep 1/4 cup fresh parsley in hot water for powerful tea. Leaf number 7. Lemon balm, the blood sugar stabilizer. Lemon balm does something no diabetes medication can. It heals the communication between your brain and pancreas. This connection controls insulin release, and when it's damaged, blood sugar goes haywire. Iranian scientists discovered that lemon balm extract improved insulin secretion by 40% while reducing oxidative stress in pancreatic cells. Participants saw blood sugar improvements within 2 weeks. But here's the hidden benefit: lemon balm also stops sugar cravings at the source. It balances neurotransmitters that trigger emotional eating and late-night snacking. The proof: a clinical trial gave type 2 diabetics lemon balm tea for 8 weeks. Average weight loss, 11 pounds. Blood sugar reduction, 35%. Participants reported zero cravings for sweets. Martha's story amazes me. At 72, she was addicted to cookies and ice cream. "I couldn't stop myself," she said. 3 weeks of lemon balm tea, and her sugar cravings vanished. She lost 18 pounds without trying. Your protocol: steep 2 tablespoons fresh lemon balm or 1 tablespoon dried in hot water for 15 minutes. Drink 30 minutes before meals to prevent blood sugar spikes. Add to evening routine for better sleep. Leaf number 8, mint. The digestive healer regular mint spearmint or garden mint does something crucial for metabolic health that nobody talks about. It heals your gut lining. And a healthy gut is essential for blood sugar control. Your gut produces hormones called incretins that regulate insulin. When your gut is inflamed or damaged, incretin production crashes. Blood sugar spikes follow every meal. Japanese research shows mint compounds repair intestinal walls and restore incretin production within 30 days. Participants saw 25% better glucose tolerance without changing their diet. But mint's most powerful effect: it kills harmful bacteria that produce endotoxins. These toxins enter your bloodstream and cause insulin resistance. Remove them, and insulin starts working again. The evidence: type 2 diabetics drinking mint tea daily reduced post-meal blood sugar spikes by 40%. They also reported less bloating, better digestion, and more energy. John, 67, had struggled with blood sugar spikes after every meal. His continuous glucose monitor looked like a mountain range. 1 month of mint tea before meals, and his readings flatlined in the healthy range. Simple protocol: chew 5 to 6 fresh mint leaves before meals, or drink strong mint tea 20 minutes before eating. This primes digestion and prevents glucose spikes. Subscribe if you're getting value from this, because the next leaf contains compounds that literally melt liver fat. Leaf number 9, basil. The liver protector sweet basil contains ursolic acid, a compound that does something remarkable: it forces your liver to burn stored fat instead of making new fat. This is crucial because fatty liver drives diabetes and belly fat. Stanford researchers found that ursolic acid increased brown fat, the good, calorie-burning fat, while reducing white fat storage. Mice given ursolic acid stayed lean even on a high-fat diet. In humans, the results are even better. A clinical trial gave fatty liver patients basil extract for 12 weeks. Liver fat reduced by 38%, insulin sensitivity improved by 45%, and belly circumference dropped 3 inches. But here's what's amazing: basil also protects pancreatic beta cells from glucose toxicity. High blood sugar normally kills these insulin-producing cells. Basil keeps them alive and functioning. Real success: Patricia, 70, was diagnosed with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Her doctor said there was no cure, just management. For months of fresh basil in her daily diet, and her liver enzymes normalized. The ultrasound showed her fatty liver was gone. Your liver healing protocol: 1/4 cup fresh basil leaves daily. Add to salads, blend into smoothies, or make pesto with olive oil. The combination of basil and olive oil doubles the liver protective effects. Leaf number 10, dandelion. The total body detox that weed in your yard is actually one of nature's most powerful medicines. Dandelion leaf contains tauroxicin, which stimulates bile production and helps your liver process fats and toxins. But here's what's incredible: dandelion is one of the few plants that detoxifies while nourishing. It's packed with vitamins A, C, K, and minerals like potassium and iron. Korean researchers found dandelion extract reduced fat accumulation in liver cells by 67%. It also improved insulin sensitivity and lowered inflammatory markers throughout the body. The visible results: people report clearer skin, flatter bellies, and increased energy within days. The liver starts working efficiently again, processing hormones and fats properly. Success story: David, 75, had a beer belly for 30 years despite not drinking. His liver was fatty and sluggish. 6 weeks of dandelion tea, and his belly shrank 4 inches. His energy returned like he was 50 again. Detox protocol. Harvest young dandelion leaves from areas not treated with chemicals. Use 2 tablespoons fresh leaves in salad daily, or steep in hot water for tea. Spring leaves are less bitter. Leaf number 11, rosemary. The memory and metabolism booster. Rosemary does double duty. It sharpens your mind while shrinking your waistline. This aromatic herb contains carnosic acid, which protects both brain cells and insulin-producing cells. Spanish researchers made an astounding discovery. Rosemary extract improved insulin sensitivity by 55% while enhancing memory and concentration. It's like upgrading your brain and metabolism simultaneously. The mechanism is fascinating. Rosemary activates heat shock proteins that repair damaged cells throughout your body. It also increases GLUT4 receptors, allowing muscles to absorb glucose more efficiently. Clinical proof. Seniors taking rosemary extract for 6 months showed 30% better glucose control, 25% improved memory scores, and significant reductions in inflammatory markers. Margaret's transformation. At 73, she was forgetting names and struggling with blood sugar control. Daily rosemary tea changed everything. Her A1C dropped from 7.8 to 6.2, and her memory sharpened dramatically. "I feel like myself again," she said. Brain and body protocol. Steep 1 teaspoon dried rosemary in hot water for 10 minutes. Drink mid-morning for cognitive boost and blood sugar control. Cook with fresh rosemary to double benefits. Leaf number 12, avocado leaf. The hidden fat burner. While everyone's eating avocados, they're throwing away the most powerful part, the leaves. Avocado leaves contain glycosides that specifically target visceral fat, the dangerous fat around your organs. Mexican researchers found avocado leaf extract reduced blood glucose by 25% and triglycerides by 42% in diabetic rats. Human studies show even more dramatic results. Type 2 diabetics drinking avocado leaf tea for 8 weeks reduced their need for medication by half. Liver fat decreased by 35% and waist circumference dropped an average of 3.5 inches. The secret. Avocado leaves contain persin, a compound that forces fat cells to release stored triglycerides. Your body then burns this released fat for energy instead of storing more. Breakthrough story. Carlos, 68, had type 2 diabetes and a fatty liver. His doctor wanted to start him on insulin. Instead, he tried avocado leaf tea. 3 months later, his blood sugar normalized, liver enzymes improved, and he lost 22 pounds of belly fat. Fat burning protocol. Use 3 to 4 fresh or dried avocado leaves. Simmer in 2 cups water for 20 minutes. Strain and drink warm. Start with half a cup daily. Increase gradually. Always use organic leaves. Hit subscribe if this information is changing your perspective on natural healing. The next leaf literally prevents sugar from entering your bloodstream. Leaf number 13, mango leaf. The sugar blocker. Mango leaves contain mangiferin, dubbed nature's sugar blocker by researchers. This compound does something pharmaceutical companies dream about. It prevents sugar absorption in your intestines. Indian scientists tested mango leaf extract on diabetics. The results stunned them. 30% reduction in fasting blood sugar, 25% drop in post-meal spikes, and improved insulin production all in 6 weeks. But here's the game changer. Mangiferin also repairs blood vessel damage caused by high blood sugar. This means better circulation, less neuropathy, and healthier organs. The evidence is overwhelming. A study of 100 type 2 diabetics found mango leaf extract worked as well as standard diabetes medication, but also improved cholesterol and liver function. Life-changing story. Susan, 71, had diabetic neuropathy so bad she couldn't feel her feet. 6 months of mango leaf tea restored sensation, balanced her blood sugar, and eliminated her need for pain medication. Sugar blocking protocol. Soak 10 to 15 fresh mango leaves overnight. Drink the water first thing in the morning. Or use 1 teaspoon powdered mango leaf in warm water before meals. Leaf number 14, bay leaf. The ancient blood sugar remedy. That leaf you add to soup does more than add flavor. Bay leaves contain unique polyphenols that improve insulin function better than many diabetes drugs. Pakistani researchers gave type 2 diabetics just 1 to 3 grams of bay leaf daily. After 30 days, blood sugar dropped 21 to 26%, cholesterol fell 20 to 24%, and triglycerides decreased 34%. The mechanism is brilliant. Bay leaves make insulin receptors more sensitive while reducing glucose production in the liver. It's like fine-tuning your entire metabolic system. But here's what nobody mentions: bay leaves also contain eugenol, which numbs sugar cravings and reduces appetite. People naturally eat less without feeling deprived. Remarkable case: Richard, 77, had uncontrolled diabetes despite 3 medications. His daughter started adding bay leaves to his meals and making him bay leaf tea. 2 months later, his doctor removed 2 medications. His A1C went from 9.1 to 6.8. Ancient remedy protocol: add 2 to 3 bay leaves to cooking daily. For therapeutic tea, boil 5 bay leaves in 2 cups water for 20 minutes. Drink half in morning, half before bed. Leaf number 15, olive leaf, the ultimate metabolic healer now for the crown jewel olive leaf. This is the most powerful metabolic healing leaf on earth, and science is finally proving what Mediterranean cultures knew for millennia. Olive leaf contains oleuropein, a compound so powerful it's being studied as a potential cure for metabolic syndrome. Here's what it does. Reduces blood sugar by 28%, better than metformin, lowers blood pressure by 11%. Drops LDL cholesterol by 15%, increases insulin sensitivity by 41%, reduces belly fat by activating fat-burning genes. The research is staggering. A University of Auckland study gave pre-diabetics olive leaf extract for 12 weeks. Every single participant improved. Many reversed their prediabetes completely. But here's the miracle: olive leaf also regenerates pancreatic beta cells. Scientists thought this was impossible in adults. Olive leaf proves them wrong, actually increasing insulin production capacity. The most dramatic transformation: Betty, 74, had type 2 diabetes for 20 years. Insulin dependent, 60 pounds overweight, cholesterol all through the roof. 1 year of olive leaf extract, off insulin, lost 45 pounds, cholesterol normal, feels 20 years younger. Ultimate protocol: 500 to 1,000 milligrams, standardized olive leaf extract daily, or brew fresh leaves into strong tea. Take with meals for blood sugar control, or between meals for weight loss. Unlike medications that force one outcome, these leaves support your body's natural healing ability. Your next steps: your body has an amazing ability to heal at any age. These 15 leaves are tools to unlock that healing power. Start tomorrow with just 1 leaf. Olive leaf if you want maximum impact. Peppermint if you want something gentle. Holy basil if stress is your trigger. Which leaf speaks to you? Comment below with your choice. Share this video with someone whose health could transform. You might save their life. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for next week's video. The 5 morning drinks that reverse aging from inside out. Remember, you're not too old to heal. You're not too sick to improve. You're exactly where you need to be to start your transformation. These leaves have been waiting thousands of years to help you. Maybe it's time to let them. Your new life, free from medication, full of energy, in control of your health, starts with your next cup of tea. Make it count. You know that feeling when you discover something wonderful? Something so simple, yet so powerful, you can't wait to tell someone about it. That's what Senior Health Tactics is all about. Real people. Real science, real results, no miracles. No magic pills, just small daily choices that add up to something beautiful. If today's video resonated with you, we'd love to have you join our community. Subscribe, and let's discover together how good these years can truly be. And if someone came to mind while watching, someone who might enjoy this journey too, feel free to share. After all, the best adventures are the ones we take together. Thank you for spending this time with us. Here's to writing a beautiful next chapter, one healthy choice at a time.